Okay. So on a totally different topic, alimony. I know there have been some changes to the tax law with respect to alimony, and can you give us just a quick update on where that stands, both federally and at the state level in Massachusetts?
Yeah, so after January 1, 2019, any separation agreements that are entered into, the big change is that the alimony paid is not deductible by the payor, and it's not reportable as income for the payee or recipient. So, in some ways, this changes sometimes the calculation with divorcing parties in terms of you may have a higher wage earner who may be would have been previously comfortable paying a higher alimony in order to get an income tax deduction. Post January 1, 2019, that deduction isn't available. So that might, I'm aware that influenced how a lot of people and practitioners view divorces, and even if you had a deal that was substantially complete towards the end of 2018, depending on if it benefited you or not, that might have been a motivation to finalize before the new law went into effect, or might have been a reason to potentially delay finalizing. And I think it's worthwhile that in any type of long-term separation agreement that periodically it's worthwhile to review the agreements. Because with the different changes, it might be advantageous. Maybe you don't have the high income wage earner anymore, or maybe the other spouse has a different type of income. So it's certainly worthwhile to reevaluate it every couple of years just to make sure that hopefully the parties are agreeing to an equitable agreement.
Right. Well, that makes sense because, with respect to existing agreements, alimony remains deductible, correct?
Cool.
Or agreements that were entered into before December 31st of 2018?
Yeah, it does. So
but new agreements might change that, right?
Correct. So certainly important to make sure that, you're considering what the modifications are and what the scope of them are, to the extent you decide to make modifications at this point.